In the heart of West Africa lies a land often overlooked by the world, yet rich with culture, courage, and a deep sense of identity. This land is Burkina Faso, a country whose very name means the land of upright people. It is a nation where pride is not just spoken but lived, a place where the echoes of drums and the voices of ancestors still shape the rhythm of life. From dusty villages to buzzing cities, Burkina Faso beats with an energy that refuses to be silenced. In recent years, a new figure has emerged from this proud land, Captain Ibrahim, a young and determined military officer who now serves as the president of Burkina Faso. Unlike many political figures, didn't climb the ladder of power through elections or diplomacy. He rose with a mission to free his country from the shackles of imperialism and external control. His voice has become a symbol of defiance, not just for Burkina Faso, but for the whole African continent. In every speech, every appearance, he reminds the world, Africa is not for sale. Ibrahim's rise to power in 2022 was unexpected, but it wasn't accidental. It was born from frustration, from decades of foreign interference, economic hardship, and insecurity. The people had grown tired. They no longer wanted to live in fear, nor in poverty, while their natural resources were extracted and exported by outsiders. Gold, cotton, and other valuable resources are found in abundance in Burkina Faso. Yet for years, the wealth flowed out while the people remained poor, promised change. He didn't just talk, he acted. One of the most powerful messages sent was his rejection of foreign military presence in the country. He boldly asked foreign troops to leave, insisting that Burkina Faso must be free to fight its own battles. This act was seen as controversial in Western capitals, but celebrated in the streets of Ouagadougou. To many, he had done what others only dreamed of. He stood up. He challenged the system, dared to say no. But his mission goes beyond politics. He speaks about dignity, sovereignty, and African unity. He talks about rebuilding education, supporting agriculture, and giving the youth a future to believe in. He knows that true freedom is not just the absence of foreign soldiers, it is the presence of opportunity. His leadership has sparked debates across Africa. Is this the dawn of a new African movement? Can other countries follow this path? These questions grow louder by the day. People of Burkina Faso have responded with loyalty and passion. Many wear his image on their clothing. His words are painted on walls, printed on banners, and shared across social media, in villages and cities alike. A new sense of national pride is awakening. For the first time in years, people feel seen, they feel heard, they feel hopeful. And that hope is powerful. Behind all the headlines and speeches is a truth the world must not ignore. Burkina Faso is more than a country in crisis. It is a nation with dreams, with talent, with resilience. Its artists, musicians, farmers, and students are building a future on their own terms. Their story is not one of victimhood, it is a story of resistance and rebirth. In every heartbeat of this nation, there is strength. In every struggle, there is purpose. In every citizen, there is fire. While the political shift in Burkina Faso has captured headlines, the true heartbeat of the nation lies deeper in its people, its traditions, and its unwavering determination to write its own destiny. Across the plains and plateaus, a quiet revolution is unfolding. It's not led by guns or power plays, but by everyday citizens who believe in something greater than fear. They believe in a Burkina Faso that belongs to them and them. The youth, who make up the majority of the population, are no longer willing to inherit a broken system. They are creating their own path, building businesses, speaking out, and learning about their history with new eyes. Social media has become a powerful tool, connecting young voices across borders and awakening a new consciousness. They don't want to escape to Europe. They want to build something at home. They want their land, their gold, their future. In classrooms, teachers are rewriting narratives once told through colonial lenses. In art studios, painters are expressing identity through bold strokes and vibrant colors. In the countryside, farmers are reclaiming ancestral techniques, blending them with modern tools to feed their communities. And in the heart of Ouagadougou, dancers, poets, and filmmakers are telling stories that the world has never heard before. This spirit of creation and self-discovery is not new, it's deeply rooted in the culture. Burkina Faso has always been a land of storytellers. For centuries, Graia's traditional oral historians have passed down lessons of strength, honor, and community from one generation to the next. Today, their voices echo through new platforms, reminding the world that Burkina Faso is not a blank page. It is a book with powerful chapters still being written. Of course, the challenges remain real. Security threats continue to affect rural areas, and many communities live in fear of attacks. The economy is still fragile. Access to healthcare and education is limited. Yet even in the face of hardship, there is a refusal to surrender. The resilience of the people is unshakable. They mourn their losses, but they rise again. They face each day not as victims, but as survivors and as builders of a better future. International reactions to S leadership are mixed. Some call him a hero, others call him dangerous. But within his borders, he is seen as a symbol of resistance. Whether his promises bear fruit in the long term remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: he has sparked a movement. And that movement has broken the silence that once surrounded this nation. This is not just about one country, it's about a continent. Across Africa, more and more people are questioning the systems that have governed them for decades. They are asking hard questions about sovereignty, justice, and identity. And in Burkina Faso, they have found a loud answer. It says, "We are awake. We will decide our own future." In the end, the story of Burkina Faso is not a tragedy, nor is it a fairy tale. It is a living, breathing testament to what happens when people reclaim their voice. It is proof that even in one of the world's poorest nations, the richest power lies in the hearts of its people. They do not wait for permission. They do not bow. They rise again and again. And now the world watches. Will it listen?